welcome to Ohio Valley Couponer. Today is Wednesday, October the 25th of 2023, and I'm coming at you guys with another day of Vlogtober. Vlogtober, day number 18. So hopefully you all are excited to follow me along for the next few hours or whatever. I didn't film this morning. Today is Kroger Day over here in Ohio Valley Couponer, so I was really busy with Kroger work, getting everything together for our Kroger video. Guys, go watch that Kroger video if you haven't already seen it. If you guys have a Kroger, it is such a great week over there. Kroger has been where it's been at lately. Like, I've been loving all the Kroger stuff. And Kroger's like really picked up the last couple weeks with the mega events and all the rebates and stuff. It's been a great time couponing at Kroger. Super excited to see that those trends of awesomeness at Kroger with deals are just continuing. So definitely check out that video if you guys haven't already seen it. So I did that for you guys this morning, and then I went ahead and turned on my DoorDash just to see what orders were going on. It was about lunchtime then, so I went ahead and turned it on. And, guys, I am totally not as excited about DoorDash as I was last week. Last week was really, really good. And somebody commented, like, it's going to be really good in your first couple of weeks or whatever. Don't expect it to last. And you know what? I think that might be what is, like, starting to happen because it has really not been that exciting this week. I mean, I got a couple of decent orders, but it's been like more often than not, either I'm just not getting orders, or if I get them, they're horrible. So like, literally, I'm not even kidding about this. This is insane. I got an order for like 10 miles, okay? 10 miles out in the boonies for $3. Are you kidding me right now? But even if it was like, let's say they were paying $20, I still wouldn't have done it personally because I want short mile trips. I know that really will limit the amount of orders I can do, but to avoid more wear and tear on my car and gas and things, I don't even care if I'm making $15 for 10 miles or whatever. It's just not worth it for me. I try to stay no more than 3 to 4 miles per order, and the pay needs to be good. So I turned it on today though, and got my first order. It sucked, so I didn't do that. But then I got my second order, and it was actually decent. It was really good. It was $5. 1.9 miles. I was like, sweet, I will do that. Would have been perfect. I was super close to the restaurant. It was a Subway, and the guy didn't live very far. So I was like, perfect, I'm right in the zone where I want to be. Let's do this order. It should take 10 minutes tops. Joke's on me. So this is a problem where things went south, is that this was an order not done directly through DoorDash, but actually through the merchant itself. If you guys haven't heard of this before, basically what that means is there are some restaurants you can actually order for delivery right on their website. So like Subway does it, I know Bob Evans does it. You can just order for delivery right on their website. And in many cases, it actually is cheaper that way than doing it through the DoorDash app. But what these restaurants do is they will contract with DoorDash to like send the orders to DoorDash, and a Dasher will go pick it up, essentially. So that's what I did. So I went to Subway, and when these orders come in from the merchants directly, if someone orders directly through DoorDash, we see an itemized list. Okay, this is what they ordered. Make sure this drink is there. Make sure X, Y, and Z is there. Blah, blah, blah. When it's directed down to the merchant, they don't give us that information. It just says, this order was done to the merchant, so you don't see what they got, basically. So I went in and I asked for the order. Here's where I messed up. Since DoorDash didn't tell me to check the items, I didn't check the items. The only way I could have checked the items was when they handed me the bag with the sub. It did have a receipt on it. I didn't sit there and scour through the receipt. I didn't think I had to because DoorDash didn't think it was important to tell me the items they got. You know, if I ever have an instance like this again, lesson learned. I just go to the guy's apartment, which was horrible to find. Like, it took me 5-10 minutes just to find this guy's apartment because it's a huge, like, outdoor complex with a bunch of different buildings. It was horrible. And so I get to the guy's place, and his order was a hand to recipient. So I had to knock on the door, wait for him to come, whatever. He comes, and he's like, oh, I didn't get my chips in my drink. And I was like, oh, because I've never had this happen where something was missing in an order. So I was like, oh, I was like, do you want me to go back and get it? He's like, if you wouldn't mind. So I was like, He told me specifically what he didn't get. I called Dasher support because I'm like, okay, I have to like run back to the Subway and bring this stuff back to the guy. Can you guys give me some more money? Because like this was not involved in the deal. It wouldn't tell me what he ordered. You know, this isn't really my fault. Can you guys give me something? They said no. They said this was done directly through Subway. We're not going to give you any money because you don't need to go back and give the guy his food. Like, you don't need to go back and give him the chips and drink. He said he will need to reach out to Subway for a refund. I was not okay with that because I told this guy I was going to go and get his stuff. And so I was like, I told him I was going to do it. So I was like, I just went to Subway and asked them. I'm like, hey, I was just here picking up a DoorDash, and he said you guys left out his chips and drink. Like, what do we do? So they go back trying to find the receipt. They can't even find it. Like, they can't even find it. And they're like, if it's just chips and a drink, just take them. So I took them and I had to go back to this guy's place. But like this $5 trip that was originally supposed to be 1.9 miles ended up being more like 4 miles or 5 miles because, you know, going back and forth twice and then, you know, just all of that, like my time walking around trying to find this guy's place. This process, I made like $5, like 30, 40 minutes time. That's before gas and before wear and tear and all that. Like, that's just not worth it. That's just not worth it. I did go ahead and keep my Dasher app on for a little bit just to see if anything else good would come in and kind of like save this awful trip. And I got another order that was going out to the country. So I was like, nope, decline. Then I got another order that was actually pretty good in the area I wanted to be in. But guess where it was to? Subway. And I was like, oh, I think I've had my fill of Subway. So I went ahead and was like, you know what? You know, this is not adding up today. It's not worth my time at this point. So I just was like, we're done. We're done. And I quit. I was like, peace out. I'm done. I literally just quit that shift. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. You know, if I might have kept going, I might have eventually got some better ones, but I was getting so many Subways. I've noticed a lot of the lunch ones are Subway, and I have had problems at Subway. Like beyond this, like one time they were out of a specific kind of cookie the guy ordered. They were able to substitute that, but like they just don't have their acts together very good for lunch. So yeah, so I was just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done for this lunch shift. I quit. So I just ended up coming home and eating lunch and relaxing, and that was definitely better than running around for like $5 for 40 minutes. So yeah, that's kind of what's guys. We are here at Aldi now. Need a few grocery things, and Aldi just works out to be the best price for these things right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some groceries at the lovely Aldi. All right, so first thing getting here is the dark mint chocolate bars. I'm gonna be making some Ritz Mints. Actually, that's one of the recipes we tend to make at Christmas, but we're getting all those deals on the Back to Nature crackers, and so my mom's like, we should just go ahead and make them now. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna actually try this. I have some Andes Mints at home, but not enough to make several of the cookies. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this dark mint, see, because this actually might be quite a bit cheaper because these are pretty big bars. So we'll see, give it a try. All right, one of my favorite things to get at Aldi is actually the grape tomatoes. $2.29 here for the organic ones. Literally, Walmart is $2.80 something, and Kroger's like $3.59, something crazy. So I'm excited to get them at Aldi for that big of a price difference. All right, gonna get this big old tub of lettuce, $4.89 for the spring mix at Aldi. Make sure, always double check and make sure it looks good. But the date on this is actually good through November 4th, which is perfect. Perfect. So nice. All right, getting some of these like pineapple spears already like cut up because that's what I want. So gonna grab these. All right, gonna be buying these Clancy's, the snack combo, the 18 bags. These are on a really big sale. They're regularly over $7, but they're currently $5.48. So why not? Gonna give these a try. Guys, I'm not a big dark chocolate fan, but these from Aldi, the premium dark chocolate chunks, $2.49, amazing. Merry Christmas at the Aldi. They're starting to get their Christmas decor and all that fun stuff out. Guys, I had one of these last year and I loved it, but then I ended up accidentally breaking it. Boo. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at this. Whipped caramel apple cheesecake. Is that not something the most amazing thing ever? This is coming home with us because my grandma, she's gonna come over on Saturday and we're gonna have this for dessert. So it's gonna be really good. All right, so I'm gonna be buying some cheese over here at Aldi. So I'm gonna be getting this big old thing of mozzarella for $3.69. This works out to be pretty much like 10 cents difference from the Kroger sale this week. So I'm gonna get it here. And then the reduced fat sharp cheddar, this is $2.89. A little bit of a better deal at Kroger with the digital deal this week. I'll probably still pick up some there, but we're like all out of cheese pretty much. So gonna get it here. All right, so nice little Aldi run today. Got some good stuff. My mom got a couple of things too. But yeah, some nice little deals over here on groceries. So let's go check out. These last couple of times I've been at Aldi, it's been so nice. Like people will, like as I'm going up to get a cart or whatever, they will, you know, could be coming up to put their cart away and they'll just straight up give me your cart. Like, hey, do you want my cart? And I'm like, yeah, here's your quarter for it. And they won't take the quarter. They're like, no, just take the cart. And so, you know, when I get done, I just, you know, go ahead and do the same thing, like leave the cart up there and no one has to worry about putting the quarter in it. It's really, really nice. And that would definitely have saved me a lot of trouble sometimes when I have forgot my quarter. So hopefully that trend just keeps on going here in my town, that everybody just like loans carts to each other. All right, guys, it is like Christmas came early today because we made Ritz Mints. If you guys have been following Vlogtober since 2020, actually, we have been making Ritz Mints every Christmas and we love them. Everybody really loves them. They taste just like a Girl Scout Thin Mint. Seriously, they're super easy to make. We've been getting a lot of deals lately on these Back to Nature, like Ritz kind of crackers. So we ended up just like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and make them now in October. They sound good. They taste good all year long. Let's just make them now. So basically for this recipe, you do as much as you want to do. get whatever kind of mints that you want. I had some Andes mints, and then we filled in with those Aldi ones. So the Aldi ones actually are bigger, so you don't have to like unwrap as many bars. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna break those up and put them into a microwave bowl and microwave on 30-second intervals. So do 30 seconds, then mix it around, crush the chocolate that's not crushed, do another 30 seconds, keep crushing, keep stirring them around until it turns into a full like liquid. Stir that liquid around, and then you're actually going to get started with the cookies. So you're going to take a Ritz cracker and dunk it in the chocolate mixture. Literally just make sure it's coated with that mint chocolate there, and you're going to put that on a baking sheet. And then once you've done all your Ritz Mints, you will actually go ahead and put it in the freezer for a few minutes to cool off. And once they are done, guys, they're so good. And see how easy that was? That was so easy. So such a great recipe. Guys, if you've never had Ritz Mints, have Ritz Mints. Like, guys, make them. They're so good. You can get this Back to Nature crackers for 99 cents at Kroger right now, and you can get the chocolate either at Aldi for $1.99, or Kroger did have some Andes chocolate today for $2.99. So you could get that as well. But oh, it's so good. So anyways, guys, that is all I got for today's vlog. I really hope you enjoyed. I'm going to grab some dinner. Got church tonight. I might turn on my DoorDash, see if anything good comes my way. I don't know, guys. I enjoy DoorDash when it actually works out, but it seems like a lot of times like things go wrong. So yeah, I don't know. But anyways, that's all I got. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching.